Hello FFL families, welcome back to another Families for Literacy at Home edition. In today's video, our topic is Introduction to Writing. So we're going to focus on children under the age of 5 years old. In the next video, our topic is Introduction to Creative Writing. And in that video, we're going to focus on school-aged children. Okay parents, so in this video, I am going to talk to you about your child's early writing development and what you can do to support and encourage your child to develop their skills and enjoy writing. So when your child is ready to learn how to write, going through all the stages of writing is an exciting time and a great achievement for your child. As your child begins the stages of writing, they first begin with putting marks on the paper and then progress to conventional spelling. Your child is beginning to learn that what he or she puts down on paper is actually something that has meaning. This is emergent literacy. At this early stage, drawing something on paper is the earliest form of writing. What's really neat is that learning to read and learning to write work together and support each other. So when your child is making progress in reading, they are also developing skills for writing. And as they learn to write, they are making progress in reading. Drawing and scribbling represent writing, and for the most part, all children progress through these same stages of writing, sometimes moving back and forth between the stages until they finally reach the conventional spelling stage. Your child will progress from drawings and scribbles to letter-like forms. Your child's letters won't look exactly like letters, but pretty soon they're going to get there. Next, they will start writing letter strings. They will start placing letters together to try and form something that resembles words. Your child will then move on to invented spelling. Your child's knowledge of letters and letter sounds will help them to try and sound out words. This also helps them to acquire phonemic awareness. They will be able to detect, identify, and manipulate small units of sounds when language is spoken. So remember, invented spelling is part of the process. Your child's literacy skills are evolving. So here are some tips to try with your child. Encourage your child with some good practice. You can teach your child to use 2 fingers to draw the alphabet in the air and then move on to teaching them to spell their name. Then you can progress to using chalk and crayons on paper. Giving your child something large to use when learning to write is easier on their tiny fingers. Later, your child can progress to pencils and pens. When your child shows you their writing, give them praise. When you give your child praise for their work, you are helping to build their confidence and they will stay motivated to write. If your child draws a picture or writes something that you can't read, you can ask them to tell you about it. Avoid saying, "What is that?" Try saying, "Tell me about your drawing," or tell them to read it to you. Try to avoid correcting their mistakes, as this might obstruct their development. Errors are going to happen in all stages of writing, so instead, focus on teaching them about it in a later activity. Try dedicating a space for writing. You can create a special writing center for your child. Put out paper, crayons, and other writing materials. If your child is learning to write simple words, you can put out post-it notes for your child. Also, think about creating a print-rich environment. Try labeling household items and refer to it with your child. You can even place labels that have your home language as well as English, so you can develop both languages at the same time. To really build your child's confidence, talk to your child after they are finished writing. Ask them if they would like for you to put it somewhere special, like the fridge or on the wall. If you start running out of room, you can always take a picture of it as well. Have your child pose with their work so they can feel especially proud. So here are some practices you can start trying with your child today. Try to model writing for your child. You want your child to see all aspects of writing. This includes thinking about what you want to write before you write it down. So make sure your child is able to clearly observe what you are doing so they can see your writing technique. If you are needing to write a birthday card, a grocery list, or take notes about something, remember to let your child observe what you are doing. Next, you can practice shared writing. So in this case, share your ideas together. Talk to each other and ask questions. You can write down what you are talking about, Then invite your child to write their own words and they can draw pictures. You can also try dictation. Have your child tell you a story and you write down everything they say. You can ask them questions and prompt more detail. Once you've finished, you can read back what they said to you. As you read, point to each word. If your child is reading, they can read the story back to you. If your child is already writing, you can tell them a story and have them write it down. So here are some more examples of writing craft activities that are real FFL favorites that you and your child can do together at home. Remember the good old paint and shaving cream craft? So grab some shaving cream and let them at it. If you're worried about mess, you can try this activity during bath time. And to spice it up a bit, try throwing in some washable paint. Take some Cheerios or noodles and practice forming the alphabet. To gain more practice, show your child how to draw zigzags, swirly lines, and straight lines. This is great practice to get your child ready to form letters. You can also practice the alphabet and spelling with shredded paper. Children love the opportunity to tear up paper, so use this as a fun writing practice. Another really fun activity is making beads for jewelry, like bracelets and necklaces. You can take old magazines and cut them up into long triangles. Take something big like a crayon and start at the small edge of the triangle and roll it up into a bead. Then take a piece of string and put all your beads on. You can make bracelets, necklaces, whatever you like, and they're really fun and really pretty. And remember, craft activities are important to incorporate into your daily routine as your child will be developing fine motor skills and dexterity, eye-hand coordination, and promote creativity and boost their self-confidence. All of these things are needed to promote good writing development. Okay, well, I hope you found these ideas helpful. In the Storytime video, I will show you how to incorporate some writing practices as you read to your children. See you in the next video. Bye!